Good afternoon. Welcome to Options Tender. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope we have a great trading week. I mentioned the game plan of what's happening yesterday, but I want to reiterate on a lower time frame, just intraday here, to kind of just show a continuation of what we're looking for. See if we can find this reversal in the beginning of our stock market crash. Okay, I still believe that that's going to happen. I'll continue to acknowledge that until I believe that that there may be an alternative to that crash. Okay, so if you're new here, go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Center logo, and subscribe. So thanks for joining us, and thank you for all the support with all the likes. It really, really helps the channel grow. So let's jump into it. We're going to go through SPY, QQQ, IWM, DIA, VIX, and then we have a trade set up for LULU. We're already in it, so make sure you stick around, or you can zoom to the end of the video. Whatever you need to do. I don't want to hold you up, and your time is precious. So I'll do that more towards the end of the video. And yeah, don't forget to like it. So here we go. SPY. I drew a parallel channel from the bottom 2 points up here to the top. I don't think price is going to get there, but it is drawn there just in case. Otherwise, we're forming this large ascending wedge. It's a bearish rising wedge. And then we have a trend line here, a faster paced trend line. I don't think that's going to hold price. We're consolidating, and I think we're going to make a new high here and probably test the top of this wedge. So if we're looking, we have the options expected move up here. And again, I don't think that's real likely for the 493. It's possible, but if we test this wedge again, a little bit higher, we're looking at the 490, 491 zone. So that's what we were talking about with our Elliott wave. We had a triangle breakout back test, and we're looking at the extension being, or the measured move being, at the 490, 491 area. So that's where our target is. That's where I think we will end this rally and look for a reversal. Okay, so I want to be real specific today on what we're looking at. So let's go with the Qs. I think the Qs already made a top at the top of this triangle here. This zone, you can always draw them just a little bit different, but we have this ascending triangle broke down from it. We're just really just testing the major ascending triangle that I think we're going to break back into. We'll call that a throwover, and that will be a false break, and that will accelerate price action if we break underneath, when we break underneath these lows. I do believe that this is a leading diagonal. So we have the sell signal from the breakdown from the ascending triangle. If we go on the Elliott wave, we talked about, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, sometime last week, we had the I think Tuesday or Wednesday, we had the time and price come together. That's what we named the video. I'll pin it up top and at the end of this video so you can check it out. We said time and price shows that the market may have topped. And so far, it's true. I do believe this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move. Now, the waves are crisscrossing each other. They're overlapping. And so that leads me to believe, no pun intended, that this is a leading diagonal, a 5-wave move. And we're looking for an A, B, C correction. And the 62% retracement will be our target there. It could move up a little bit higher at the 428, but our target is the 427 area. That's where we'll load in some more puts, but they'll be much more short dated. The swings will be probably 3 to 7 days out, trading days. Okay, so we just have a couple points to get there. We have about 2 points until we're to that point. That may be tomorrow. That may be at the end of the day today. It may be going into FOMC. That's kind of what we're looking at, is these corrections and the higher highs in SPY and IWM to prop the market until FOMC on Wednesday. It's about 2 p.m. Eastern. Not about, it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then the conference will be at 2:30 with Jerome Powell. So that's what I'm looking at specifically on IWM, or on QQQ. Now we're going to go to IWM. Now, digging into IWM, we had our top impulse move, and we're looking for a retracement. We made a retracement to the 62%, but I think we're going deeper to about the 201 area where the 786 retracement is. And looking at the traditional technical analysis, we had a break out of the bullish falling wedge. We had a island reversal, not a reversal. We had an island gap, held the gap, and now we're forming. I have this as a flag, but you can also draw. You see the rising trend line here, to where this is a triangle. Price is getting tight and on the verge of breaking out. That could happen today at the end of the day, or it could happen. We could gap over that tomorrow. So we're getting tight in price. Looking for that breakout move to about the 70 or to the 786 retracement, which is the 201.70 area. Here's what that would show. So we're here. It actually shows we're kind of breaking out at this point, but we can draw that a little bit higher to where it touches the top of the points, not using the wicks. So that would mean we don't have that breakout quite yet. So we reached that 62% retracement, consolidated, and we have a pit stop here at about the 200. And I talked about it earlier in past videos, so I'm not going to explain what happened there, and why that price action might pause there. But ultimately, I think we get to this 201.66 target, 100% move there, measured move, and also the 786 retracement from the top. From the bottom here. Okay, so that would give us, in my mind, a 5-wave move up for an a B triangle consolidation into a C, a 5-wave move up, impulse move this. So that would be an A, B, C zigzag 535. All right, DIA, the Dow. We're just keeping an eye on this one. I just think it ekes out just a new high here. I think that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and just a slight new high for a 5 to end this motive wave here, ending diagonal. Okay, simple as that. We'll leave it there, and then we'll check out the VIX. Okay, so we're looking at the VIX, and then we'll go over to LULU. And all this matters. I just want to share all of these, get it a little bit more constant. I'll do a video tomorrow as well, just so we can see this reversal happen in real time and show you exactly what I'm looking at. And so make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get these videos each and every day, or as often as I can put them out, what makes sense. Okay, so looking at the VIX, we had some sort of spike here, maybe it's news or whatnot, but we're forming this structure. Okay, we had this bullish falling wedge coming down here, broke out of it, and just kind of consolidation, broke out again, and making higher lows now. Making these higher lows. I believe we're building market structure. If you don't know what market structure is, that's trading 101. So you need that, and I have a video for that as well. So make sure I pin the video from earlier last week, and also market structure. And this one here, this latest move from yesterday and today, I believe we're building a little bit more solid structure here. I don't think we break these lows. Here, we may not even close the gap. We have 2 days left, but VIX may even start to rise into FOMC with the market grinding up as well. So I do believe this market structure is ready to start breaking out and making some really, really aggressive moves. We're building the structure. We're getting tight. I know that it's expanding here, but I think momentum's heading up to the upside. Okay, so that's what I want to show you the market. Let's check out LULU. We have a trade set up here, and while the market grinds, what happens at a turn, especially a major top, is that you pretty much have to align all of the individual stocks. So we had the main drivers of the market, like big tech, just driving the market to the upside. They're the first ones to reach the top. And then you have the mid caps start to catch up. You have a lot of beaten up stocks and memes that really start popping at the end of a move in the major indices. The same thing happens with Bitcoin and smaller coins and cryptocurrency. After Bitcoin gets to the top there, then you have a catch up with all the smaller or meme type crypto. And same thing happens with the small caps and individual names. So here we have a possible, is it a top? I don't know. Could we get a new high? That's not for me to decide. We have a trade set up here. We had a falling wedge or channel. We had a falling channel, broke out from that channel and back tested the channel. Now let me get rid of this so we have a little bit more clear situation. So while this builds, we have a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. We're breaking out from there. Yes, you can redraw the wicks, but it makes more sense if you have the shoulder in there as well. To me, you have more touches. So we're back testing, broke out from the inverse head and shoulder, back tested, and now we're starting to break out. And I do believe our minimum move for this week, this options expected move, is at 489. So we'll be exiting just before. You see I have my alerts here at about the 489, I believe. And so we have one alert here and one there. We'll take off some positions as we go, take some profits. So that's our trade setup there. And I'll give you another point of view from the Elliott wave. After this move down here, is this an impulse move? Very well could be. And maybe we're just getting an A, B, C correction and it goes higher. If we retrace, I'm not looking to play this for very long, especially when I think the market's going to turn. So with that said, from the top to the bottom, a retracement would typically be to your 50 to 62%. Now, look where that is. That 50% is right on the target for our inverse, or for our options expected move, which is a great point to take profit. There could be some consolidation here and then a move to the 62%. But again, we're not gonna play that. We're just gonna go straight to that 50%. If we get there, right? All trades, we have to know when to get out. We break this low down here at the 475. We will get out of this trade. And another way to do this for the inverse head and shoulder is you have the bottom where the head is. Take your extension tool to the neckline and then target the point where the breakout is. And you can even go to the word back tested, but the breakout point. And you have that 100% extension is at that 500 area. So that's our measured move, is that 500 zone. Can you see that? It says 100% on the left and then 500 all the way to the right. Well, 499.76. So that's kind of right in between. It's after that 62% retracement. So yes, LULU can go all the way up to the 504 and still be considered just a retracement and a wave 1 into wave 2 retracement. So that's our setup. We're just getting the meat of the move. If this decides to go, I think it's more likely that it doesn't go today. We'll probably look at the daily time frame and just acknowledge that it's probably going to be an inside day, which will be a great setup if we break above the top of the day, 481, that 481 area. So tomorrow, if we break out from the top of this, it's likely that our move has started. It could all be done in one day. It could be done in 2. So we'll be looking to hold this. We do have weeklies on for 9 September. That's for January. February 9th. Had to check it out for 2/9. That's what our oh gosh. I don't want to tell you wrong information. Sorry about that. We're looking at 2/2. Okay, so this week, this Friday expiration, we're doing the 490 call. We're a little underwater right now. We're down. We are down about. So we bought it at $2.49 in the Discord. We posted this. It's a free Discord if you want to check it out. We're down about $30. Not worried about it. This thing pops. It's going to be easy winner. We'll probably get out at about our first one at about $500. And that's a $5 option. Either way, that's our setup. Thanks for joining us here at Options Center. Don't forget to like the video, and we will talk to you tomorrow.